So I just tried to put it a little different and said, coming to grips with stress. Friends, modern man is all set after 4 centuries of growth, and from an era of blind faith, superstition, he has progressed to an area of rational thinking, matter-based approach, experimentation, and all the fascinating applications that the matter-based approach has given to him to increase his comfortable living. Tremendous growth has been made in all facets of life, including education. He has also made tremendous growth in understanding the laws of the physical universe. But in this era of science and technology, there are 2 challenges that he's been facing. One is pollution, the other one is stress. If pollution is addressing the material front, stress is shaking the very existence of our matter-based approach. Fear, anxiety, antagonism, despair, stress, worry, you name it, people have it all. The burnt-out people's bandwagon is increasing by the day. People are fighting to find ways to get out of it. We are all propelled by a desire to acquire more and more and more. And this is in search of happiness. Because happiness is equated to money. They think money brings happiness. And we want to acquire more comfort, living objects, and also experience sensual pleasures. In search of this, we have overcome one thing, that is lethargy. We've become overactive because we want to acquire more, earn more, work hard. But associated with this, there's an emergence of a challenge called stress. All this leads to bad interpersonal relationships at home and at work. What is this stress all about? What is this huge universal challenge called stress? It's the buzzword of the 90s. Earlier to that, I don't think most of it would have heard about this word stress. All of us want to become superhuman beings, prove ourselves to the world. In the process, we end up getting stressed. What is this stress all about? In broad general terms, they are a sudden set of situations that make us to adapt to a set of circumstances. We do not know how to handle it. To break it, we can break it into smaller situations called stressors. They can be daily annoyances. You get up in the morning and there's no electricity at home. That's enough to stress us. You're just about to get to a meeting. The button of your shirt comes off. Go to the car park, there's a dead car battery. There's a colicky baby to pacify at home, a boss to please, a marital discord. You name, and it's there. All this, over a period of time, constantly bundle up and bundle up. Unsurmountable problems leading to stress. What does this do to us? What happens to the body? With this, whenever we get stressed, whenever we are a little tensed, there are a lot of biochemical changes that happen in our body. There's a cascade of chemicals when the body is faced with a threat. The hypothalamus, which is alerted by the brain, releases a very specialized hormone, which in turn instigates the adrenal glands over the kidneys, which secretes a specialized hormone called adrenaline. You've heard about the adrenaline rush, don't you? Say yes. I want this session to be a very interactive, participatory session so that we can talk while I discuss. Otherwise,
Yes,
I might
ma'am.
even put you to sleep.
No, I don't understand.
Okay.
That's the basic.
You get a few minutes of sleep.
Yeah. So, the adrenaline, when it is released suddenly into the system, what does it do? There's increased pulse rate, there's increased blood pressure, increased heart rate, sudden surge of energy, sharpened awareness in the body. This all